Guten Morgen, buenos dias, good morning. I decided to do my little 10 burpees live, y'all. So y'all can see me stumbling and falling and all that good stuff. What I'm drinking on some burdock root tea. Burdock root tea. I got 2 tea bags in here, y'all. I used to have somebody in my life that used to ask me what I was drinking on, but yep, that's burdock root with a little honey. Now, when I get these 10 burpees in, y'all, I don't do mine fast. So, bear with me. I'm going to try my best to get it in. But y'all know I struggle a little bit. That's one. 2. 3. 4. I didn't like that one. 5. Woo. I got to hype myself up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh boy. 10 burpees. But I was not really pleased. So I'm going to do a few extra to make up for that. Oh, I'm going to get better, y'all. I'm going to get better. That's what I keep telling myself. Whew. Yeah, when I tell y'all it's a struggle to get back to where I used to be, it's a struggle. When I first went through my treatment, I can I could feel the decline in my health. Like I say, like the first week that I was on chemo, I was still getting around good, doing all right. And then one day it kind of hit me and it surprised me because it kind of snuck up on me. I thought that while I was going through chemo, I was going to be getting like sick and all that. Mind you, because I watched my son go through it. And this is my son's shirt too. My son is a brain tumor survivor. So I watched my son go through it. So it did me just like it did my son. He was taking it real well. And then one day it hit him and he tried not to wake me up. He was in the children's hospital. But I'm a light sleeper. So I got up anyway. And he was a teenager, so I didn't want to like smother him. I didn't want to bother him. But I noticed that one night he got sick, and he just kind of quietly called the nurse, and he was like, I keep feeling like I want to vomit. So two nurses came in there helping him and everything, and he had his back turned to me, and he kept whispering, but he didn't realize that I'm a light sleeper. So I was up, and they helped him with everything, and he started to feel better. And they was telling him that it's normal, it's normal. But I know what he meant when he was like, it kind of snuck up on him. Because with me, when I was going through my chemo, like for days, I didn't feel anything. I was fine. I was still getting up every morning, taking care of myself, walking around the bone marrow unit, and felt fine. And then just one day, I felt my health started to kind of dwindle down. I started feeling weak, and I started getting that old feeling where your stomach started to hurt, start feeling like you can't eat nothing. And then they brought in my lunch, I think it was. Everything tasted like cardboard, everything. So with that being said, I didn't realize that it was going to take this long to kind of get back to myself. So if y'all see me on here trying to do jumping jacks, squats, burpees, whatever, please understand, I'm not one of these people on here that could just get up and just, you know, do my thing. Hats off to them. No hate here at all, you know. But me personally, I feel like I want to take my time, because sometimes I could feel certain things, and I know where exactly where it come from. It come from all that treatment. So I know people always tell me, like, you doing good, you doing good. My nurses, they always tell me, you doing good, because they see me dancing and everything, jumping around. But y'all, when I tell y'all that energy only lasts for a good 20 minutes. Matter of fact, while I'm out here, let me do some jumping jacks. That little hypeness I get, it only lasts for a few minutes, and then I'm super duper tired. And it hits you out of nowhere. It just, like, I could be talking to one of my kids, and I start getting sleepy and just tired. And I hate that. Um, let's count in German for my jumping jacks. Null, zero, null, zero, zero. Okay. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. 10 jumping jacks. Let's do it again. In German. Starting at 0, null. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. 20 jumping jacks. Down. Whew. I try to do the jumping jacks for my lymph, lymph drainage. I try to get out here and move around a little bit. I know I remember hearing Life of Tasheri talking about it one morning. Well, she's been talking about lymph drainage for a minute. But one particular morning, I remember her talking about how it's important to get that lymph drainage. And it's a certain massage that you could do too, to certain points. I don't do that all the time, but when I think about it, I do. I pull up a YouTube video. I pull up a video where it gives you instructions on where to massage and to tap. And I try to do that maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, depends. So let's do some more jumping jacks. Let's get that drainage going. Should I count in German or should I count in Spanish? Y'all let me know. Count in German or Spanish? Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I didn't even know anybody was here. I'm just here talking to myself. Good morning, good morning. Because I got two going at the same time. I'm on the TT and I'm on the YT. Whew. Y'all, I am determined to get my strength back. Y'all hear me? I'm determined. Whew. And then running around with my two babies. I gotta let y'all know. My two babies have been accepted into the autism center. I was finally able to get everything done that they needed. They had to have their primary care do a referral. They had to have their dental exam, vision, and most definitely their hearing. They had to get the hearing test done at the hospital, and that was in order for them to start speech therapy. They have to make sure their hearing test has been done recently. So we got a chance to get all of that done, y'all. I'm so grateful that people stepped in to help me, because it was a battle trying to pay for all of that cash, because their insurance is only willing to pay for the actual treatment, but to get them into the treatment, their insurance was not willing to pay for the referral, the the evaluation for speech, and the evaluation for them to get into the autism center. So I'm so grateful for anybody who reached out, who put the word out there, who tried to help me in any way. I'm so grateful, because it was really hard trying to come out of pocket for all of that, only for the insurance to say we're willing to pay for the treatment but not the evaluation. Y'all, thank y'all so much. But enough of that, because y'all know I'm emotional. I act tough, but I'm a little crybaby, y'all. We're going to start at 0, null. And we're going to count in German, because I'm still working on my German, y'all. So bear with me. If I make mistakes, I'm learning. I'm a progress in process. I don't know. I'm working on it. So we're going to start with no, 0, 0, ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Woo. 30 jumping jacks down, y'all. 30 jumping jacks. And I did my 10 burpees, plus a couple, because I wasn't happy with the ones that I had. Y'all, I'm excited. I feel like things are finally starting to shift, but I got to keep working on me. Sometimes if y'all don't see me out here live, trust me, I'm still working. I'm still studying. I'm still trying to work out as much as I can when I have the energy to. I'm always working on myself, but just sometimes I just do not feel like turning the camera on. Sometimes I don't feel confident enough to turn the camera on, and I'm just being honest. But I sit back and I watch all my YouTube friends, I watch all my TT friends, my TikTok friends, and I just get enjoyment out of watching you guys grow and watching you guys accomplish things. That's what helps motivate me. So with that being said, y'all know how I do it. Gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Danke fürs Schauen. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye. Woo.